2011 GasGas UC300. Starter's not starting consistently. In fact, most of the time it doesn't turn the motor over. So this is what it sounds like. So now the first concern is there enough battery voltage? And hopefully this will come out in the camera. It was 11.6 before I started, and that drained it down to 10.6. So let's put the jumper on it here. Okay. Turn this on. Now let's see what our voltage is at our battery. 12.4, hopefully that's showing up. There should be enough volts to turn this over. So key on here again. Okay, so even though the battery is weak, we're jumping it. It's giving it more voltage. It's engaging more consistently, but with 12.4 volts, it should still be doing good. So let's double check it here again. Turn the meter on. 12.2 volts. That's what it's come down to. So. Okay, so we're going to try to check voltage drop here. We juice the jumper up a little bit more, 12.44 volts. We're going to see if we're getting any voltage drop in the starting system. Actually, let's do this. See how many volts want to climb through the meter. So, hitting the starter button allows electricity flow from the battery into the starter. Even though there's connectivity, the cable might be the standard size cable that it's expecting that voltage to flow through easily, which is engineered by electrical engineers. I don't understand it, but I know if that cable's cut in half, like from being frayed or worked back and forth too much, or even a third, you'll still be a positive ohm test, right? It'll still conduct, but it doesn't mean that it'll handle the voltage that needs to go through to start the starter. So we're going to connect this to the voltmeter and then hit the starter and just see how much voltage is trying to climb through the meter. It should be a small amount. .4, 0.5 volts. So that's pretty good for a starter system. If that were reading, when the starter was engaged, if that were reading several volts, 5, 6, 7 volts, that means the demand that the starter is putting on the battery, the current wasn't flowing through the main cables like this. The current would be trying to flow through the meter, so the meter would read a lot higher voltage. And that would mean there's a damage, that would mean there's some kind of damage between the starter and the battery as far as the size of the cable goes.